let's move into our cheers to the ladies who section where we shout out dope people doing dope shit. Oh my fucking God. Judas and the Black Messiah.
My
Dominique
Lord.
Fishback.
Dominique Fishback.
Fishback is the
Fishback.
name. Is the name. Dom
Yes.
came into this role and really devoured it. She has always been hungry for her craft, and that is something that I've always absolutely appreciated about her. But she came in with that hunger and she devoured her role. So for those who don't know, Black Messiah is a film about the Black Panther Party, specifically around Chairman Fred Hampton, and the betrayal that happened that led to his assassination by the FBI. And I am familiar with the story. I've read up on the story, but to see it self-actualized on the screen felt like hearing the story for the first time, even though I knew where it was going the whole time. And they did a really beautiful, I won't say how they did it, but the way that we witnessed the moment of the assassination, they chose something that I thought was appropriate because it elevated the plane of Black women in our community watching us get destroyed, as opposed to the trauma of watching our Black men die. And so I and the film had me gripped the whole time, but I was with Derek and Addie of the New York Dose, and I was with Amida Leon, amazing performer who we all know. All of us know these people, but for those who don't, right? So we are all part of MCC, the program that Lambie was referring to. We all met each other in that space, and so we had the privilege of going to a small premiere that she put together. She rented out a theater in New Jersey at an AMC, which, by the way, sidebar, whoa, I can't wait till you guys go to the movie theater for the first time ever again, because that shit had me trippy. I was like, oh my God, I'm in a concession stand. Oh my God, I'm sitting in this theater, and it's just like surreal to be back in the movies. But like, to be back in the movies for my homegirl made it just like all the more special. Anyway, so we were watching the film, and as we were watching it, we were just like, damn, like she's owning this screen. Like, here we are, and she's just owning it in such a particular way. And I'm proud. I'm proud as hell. And I really did prepare myself to walk into the film and try not to have my biases about like how much I love Dominique be the thing that was dominating what I was watching, as well as not being so distracted by how easily triggered I am around Black issues these days, and have that distract from me paying attention to the performance. And they just did, it's almost like they knew the time at which they were releasing the film. They understand the ways in which we get triggered. They understand how sometimes we have to see things that are painful, but they also understood how to highlight that pain in a way that was speaking to us and not exciting the people who watch on the side. And that's really, that would be my review without revealing, for those who don't know, Fred Hampton's story, revealing what actually is the full event. But like, she's out here killing it, y'all. And I know y'all
crushing it. I'd
love to just hear, let's give Dom some flowers, y'all.
For real, she's like, she has always been on her shit. Like, and like, it's funny because like she'll go away and make her moves. Like, it's just like she'll go away and hustle and stuff like that. She is always going to find like the hustle. And like, there was a point where it was like I looked up and I was like, where's Dominique? And then all of a sudden I'm looking at billboards and I'm looking at her on like a screen. I was like, oh, there she is. Oh shit. So real, cheers to Dominique, because like, I mean, she is out of here holding it down, having Jamie Foxx like singing her praises, like having all these people like Hollywood and like these big budget movie making machines are making space for her. She doesn't have like, I'm not sure what her exactly the specifics of her come up was, but from what I see, there has just been so much love for her and so much respect for her talent and her work ethic, and that's everything I know her to be. So I'm just really happy for her. I hope she's proud of herself. I hope she's really, really proud of herself.
Yes.
I hope you're proud of yourself, girl.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna send and tag her so that she hears this.
I hope you proud.
I was telling her, and I'm glad that like unprompted, you sort of got into it. I was telling her her work ethic has always been so powerful, but it is that with her belief, right? Like she holds on to her dreams and she puts in the work because of the belief of the dream. And it's not that she works and then suddenly dreams start to manifest because she just stumbled upon things. No, she knows what she wants. She knows what she wants, and she has such a power in getting it, right? And she talked on my IG. I have put a little 30-second clip for during the Q&A after the film, and her talking about like how, you know, what you put out into the universe, like it regurgitates it back to you, like, and she's like, it is that simple. And there was, I mean, it was a beautiful longer Q&A, and I wish I'd have recorded all of it, but I thought it was so important for community to be in that space with her, and not just us who are in the mix and are artists with her, but also like people from her block, like, you know, like her people sitting there and listening to her at this premiere of what is going to be one of the biggest breakthroughs in her career, one of many. And look at them in their face and be with them in that moment, not in Hollywood, not a traditional like red carpet thing. She did it for herself, but because she wanted to celebrate it with her community, and look at them and say, guys, I need you to believe me when I tell you all it takes is you actually believing in yourself and your dreams and just doing it. That is all it takes. There's no magic wand. There's no, you just have to do it. And like hearing her speak, it was just so powerful because like we all know her to be powerful from our younger years, but we're adults now. You know what I mean? So like, and some people who were cool when they were kids have grown up and they're pretty shitty adults. And she just actually has aged like fine wine. Like this woman is out here and she's coming for Hollywood's fucking head, and I cannot wait.
And I mean, like there's so much it's so powerful, I think. Also, I mean, I kind of hate saying this, but like coming up as a kid from the 90s and shit like that, like growing up with people who are making it and doing it and seeing like the A to B transition is just really inspiring. And it's just like it like, I mean, like, you know, you get to be like, oh yeah, like you can, like she's saying it, but she's also living it. And like watching her live that realm has just been really inspiring for me. It's getting me up and it's getting me writing and it's getting me doing my work and trying to figure out what I want and what I want, who I want to be and stuff like that. So it's just that radiation of just like, this is what I had to do, and how she just radiates that to me has just been really rewarding. So for real, cheers to her. Cheers to her work. For real. And her fearlessness. Or her ability.
I haven't thought of. That's fearlessness.
Or her ability to cope with her fear. I don't want to say that, no, like I don't want to say either way, because like I said, I don't know the intimacy of the journey, but like that shit's hard. That shit's hard. And she did it. She's doing it. And she's doing it every day. So real. Cheers to her. Cheers to her.
Nice. Thanks for you, Skittlez, in case you wanted to chime in and say anything.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I'm excited to watch the movie. I've seen her in like a couple of movies. I met her on a hike with Derek, and she is mad cool people's. Like, I'm just excited to see it. I think that's so cool. Like, it is an inspiration to see someone like go from being, you know, one of your homegirls to becoming famous is very inspiring. Like,
wearing all those clothes that she be wearing too.
Yo,
for real.
The fucking Vogue post that she posted, like, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? Oh my God, she looked gorgeous.
Rent free in my brain. Oh my God, she stay looking beautiful. And she be looking sexy too. I get to say that. She be looking fucking sexy.
Yes.
Like showing off all the legs, showing off all the clear skin, showing off everything. I'm just like, girl, all right.
Yes.
All right. On their throats and making it look good. And all the hair, like just like, come on, girl. The hair is everything.
Every fucking time. I love
everything.
Yes.
Everything.
And the fun fact is that Dominique, this is so random, but like there was like a couple years ago, Dominique was here and like I had a meal with her and we were hanging out with my nieces and we were talking about hair. And she at that point was very deep into her natural hair progression. I was like months out from my like what I was claiming as my last blowout. And I was telling her how much I struggled, and she like literally she was like, yeah, don't do it. It's not worth it. Da, da, da. And she was talking about it. And I was like, yeah. And I was doing that thing where I listen to people, I validate what they're saying and I understand it, but I know I'm not going to follow suit because I just don't feel ready to. But they're right. And like we were talking, and I think she like, it was like her magic. She like picked it up, like, because I was doing the hut, and she looked at me and she was like, no, Julissa. And she like grabbed me and she was like, do not blow out your hair. Do not do it. Just do not do it. And I was like, I was like, a bitch has not blown out her hair.
She gave you the till you do right by me.
I was like, I'm gonna listen, but I think that the power in that is that she, you know, we all had to go through our evolutions and coming into our body and our natural beauty, like Dom included, right? Yes. And the power that it's almost like a no bitch because I'm doing it for us, right? It's almost like we're doing this. Like we are doing this together. We are evolving from that to this.
Yes.
And like, I feel like when she, in all of her work, she screams that way, but like just the power in knowing her is sort of what I wanted to wrap on, is like the power in just knowing her and how she carries that as a human. And so to Dom, for you, like, no, it's not just about you when a camera's on you and how cool that is. It's that you as a woman, the way you walk in this world and the way you hold people accountable and the way you model behavior is fucking powerful.
Word.
And don't ever forget that. So,
and there's also, sorry, I mean, like, there's also the thing of like, I mean, to celebrate her on this intersection of her being involved in this narrative around the Black Panthers, like, I mean, talking about people starting from the bottom and now we're here, like, I mean, these people were just literally just like, we are not going to have these police officers in our neighborhoods harassing our people. They can do their job, but we're going to make sure that that's all they're doing. And they went from just being this group of people, I forgot exactly what part of California it was, but this group of people who was just like, you know what, if you're going to take it there, we will take on the FBI. We will take on these people. We will challenge, because we're not going to back down, and we're not going to let you gaslight us into thinking that it's okay for you to beat us in the head and treat us like crap, and like to see the ways in which like what we know of Dominique's journey kind of foiling that is just also, it just adds to it. It's just the icing on the cake. So yeah, we definitely proud of you. We're rooting for you, girl. Keep on doing your thing. And whatever that means for you, just keep on doing your thing. Yeah. For real.
Yes, because we're going to see more from Miss Dominique Fishback. I promise you that. And it's going to be more than just film and TV, because that girl got several talents, AKA subverted. Okay, let's not forget that this woman wrote herself a whole one-woman show, performed it, and slayed it. Okay, before all of this. So just so we're aware, this is not hype of, because she made it now and now it's hype. No, she always been that bitch, period.
Always. Period. Always.